Right, so hello and a good day to everyone watching. So Alpha 1 has just ended, and there are the t-shirt portions of the colorized outfits being used as well. So to essentially reflect that, I would actually host another invitational race to basically reflect on that matter. I actually was planning that since since day 1 ended, but there's just not much time for me to do so, so I better do this right now. So, and since we don't have plans to use partials for the future round, so we better do this right now. So we're gonna do 2 laps of an invitational race at Watkins Glen with the EN class card, so we're gonna be using the invitational race 1 starting lineup. So that being said, let's take a look into how the grid will start. We got Masha Reza starting on pole position with Leah Kai second. Monetized starts in third with Joshua Azurit in fourth. Hazigazi will start in fifth with Nichi Michan in sixth. Seventh place goes to Evelyn Karomi, and Tawan Bumi will start eighth. Ninth place goes to Takeda Adachi with his fellow Gen 1 teammate Takanashi Kiara in 10th. Udasana starts 11th alongside Rafa de Oliveira for Darius Ravencroft. And we also have Cecilia Immigrants as Alex Square 13 with Sven Jensen 14. And rounding up the grid will be Enzio Ferrari for Rara Pantera. Right, so we're gonna do one more race just to satisfy the itch. So we got a total of 15 EN class cars ready to make one more start at here in Watkins Glen, and we are go with Mama Shada Reza currently on this pole position thing. Well, there's no use scanning this QR code, but we're gonna talk about that later. One more race here in Watkins Glen, and we are go. Shada Reza this time defends the lead away from Leah Kai, and it's not just that Leah Kai has a poor start, and looks like she will concede the position to Mona Zetaro, who now goes up into second place. Drivers now going side by side. And also you get to see Tawan Bumindo and Evelyn Kurumi also sparring between each other. Looks like 4 cars are already out. Enzio Ferrari and Sven Jensen, we'll talk about them later. De Oliveira and Corey Mendez going side by side. Yuta Sano and Alex Grant on that auto-fister moment once again. And Tawan Bumin now under pressure from Evelyn Kurumi, who sweeps in around the outside. Bumin with a great defensive move for now. Meanwhile, Rafa de Oliveira under pressure from Corey Mendez. Now Mendez goes down the inside, tries to force a move onto de Oliveira. Reza leads Leah Kai, Monosetaro is third, Azurit fourth, Yazid Fimicha 6, Bumin 7, Kurumi 8, Adachi 9th, and Rafa de Oliveira runs at top 10. Alright, so 1 lap's already complete. Masha Reza still leads the way. You can see Biju definitely improving over the course of time. Well, Leah Kai is going to try to make a move down the inside, I believe, coming into the final lap. Meanwhile, we got more side-by-side action coming. We got De Oliveira, though, trying to go down the inside of Takeda Adachi. Last time it was pretty ugly for De Oliveira, but this time it's clean. Side-by-side actions continue. Leah Kai now trying to line up a move for the Brats. Leah Kai trying to find pace against Shazrin Reza. Hazik Yazid meanwhile against Nichi Michan. Both drivers banging doors. And both drivers still going strong. As Nichi Michan now takes 5th place. Rafael de Oliveira now has an engine failure and he will be out of race. So 12 drivers remaining. Shada Reza still leading this invitational race of sorts, an impromptu one at that. Essentially to cover up the t-shirt usage of the EN members in the last portions of both days 1 and 2. But anyway, Shadowreza will lead the field into the checkered flag. Shadowreza, despite crashing out in race 2, which denies him of any points in this round, Shadowreza will at least bring home another invitational win for the sparkly gem of Hololive and especially English Advent. While Shadowreza was about to cross the line and takes his win for Kuseki Biju in the invitational race 3 of sorts of the All for 1 200 minutes at the Glen. So here are your results. Shadowreza takes the win over Leah Kai in second. Monotized third with Joshua Zur at fourth. Nichi Michan is in fifth with Hazik Yazid sixth. Tawan Bomin seventh with Evelyn Kuromi eighth. Takeda Adachi ninth and Korika Mendes rounds out the top 10. Kyoto Asano and Alex Grant rounds out the finishers. Rafael de Oliveira, Sven Jensen, and Enzio Ferrari are the non-finishers. So if you want to know what happened to Sven Jensen, well, he barely got moving. And Enzio Ferrari. Both of them didn't even get to come across the line. But we'll just need to mention them anyway. Yeah, they exist. So with that being said, that should be the end of this stream. We hope you all enjoyed this weekend. We'll see you for the next weekend of racing in aero competitions. The Okayama Grand Prix in Formula Hala, Japan. The start of the Seiyozaku Cups will be hosted. Hopefully no one will be missing that. With that being said, I'm Shadowreza in the commentary booth, and we'll see you this weekend.